Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits, and please leave the rest out, and don't try to make anything fit that doesn't. Hope you guys are doing well through this holiday season. Okay, events. We have two cards with events, loss and commitment. It looks like a broken promise here. Something suddenly ended. It almost looks like someone's at a loss in this card. Something unexpected has triggered an ending here. It's like, how could I let this happen? How could I let this slip through my fingers? Something that was once strong is now broken. I feel you even though we are apart, and I can't stop thinking about you. Yes, somebody definitely is longing here for your comfort, your energy, thinking about the past as well. Overall energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is about an opportunity of stability here. But I see this is very grounding energy towards a new beginning. Something that was promised here. Okay, I feel like there was a sudden shift in destiny. Everything was going a specific way and something suddenly shook this up. The Lovers, Hierophant, Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups for your energy. So I see you guys have been going back and forth in your mind here. Some of you have had a hard time as well. Nine of Swords, dealing with the thought process or processing your emotions through this ending. And feeling like there are things that you wish you could have said or things that you might have wanted to do different. But this week is changing your opinion because the Hierophant Lovers, you're trusting in the divine. In the fact that you did everything possible that you could to get up to this point, and things just have to happen how they should. So I see some acknowledgement and processing through some tough emotions. A lot of you could have had trouble sleeping here due to someone not being honest or owning up to something in the Page of Cups. How this was handled was very immature, it feels like. And you felt like this bond or this love is stronger than this. And how could this have happened here? But keep the faith and keep positive during this time because things are going to start turning in the Hierophant Lovers. Things are going to be made right and something's just not done here. Tower, Nine of Cups, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Page of Swords for their energy. Let me see this Tower. Eight of Wands. They're having trouble accepting the reality of this. So much to the point where they are going back and forth in their mind constantly and having this inner turmoil that is devastating their normal life. They feel like it's disrupting them emotionally. Sometimes they don't want to do anything. Other times they want to just, come right out and speak the truth. There's something that is really bothering them about how they lost you here. Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. They feel like this was a very unfair situation, even though they realize they might have been at fault here. Tell me the Eight of Wands. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Five of Wands. They're devastated. This person hasn't been able to get their life back on track and feeling like they've lost something truly special, something that maybe that they didn't realize in the beginning was so important to them. It does show here in the Nine of Cups, they saw your value, your worth. But I see because they felt so comfortable with you, they just kind of went with it, almost took you for granted, and they didn't think that you would ever leave their life or be gone here. And something suddenly disrupted it that they weren't expecting, and they feel just completely devastated. Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Two of Swords for the past. So you might be dealing with someone that lives in denial about the circumstances in the situation or the reality here. This person lived in a fantasy type world or let their emotions take them away and led them to want to win in this situation. Some of you could be dealing with someone that's already in a committed relationship. But there were talks here, especially with the Two of Swords, Six of Wands, where maybe there is a waiting period, or you knew that they couldn't make a choice at that time, that there would be some things that would have to be overcome in order for you to be together. But with the Ten of Cups, there was talks in the beginning of this connection being your true love, that this person really felt that you are the person that they dream of. They've already found what they desire. And this made you feel secure and comfortable in the beginning, but they weren't really taking action on that. They were almost in this energy of fantasy that they felt like they didn't have to do too much. They already had you. Okay, tell me the Two of Swords. Temperance, Four of Wands. Yeah, it was hard to get comfortable with this person because them living in this fantasy world, they weren't really divulging it with you. I see someone kind of putting their guard up and not telling you how they feel or what they're fantasizing about, but they're trying to keep the status quo in their environment as well. So I see that they long for more, they want more, but they're keeping this so close to themselves. And instead of opening up and talking to you here, it created an imbalance. Tell me this Temperance. Two of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a twin flame here. It felt like the energy was so intense, intoxicating. They felt so attached to you, but they didn't want to let you know this. They were showing the Six of Wands that, yeah, I won in this situation. I got them. I don't have to do too much because they're not going to leave me. This is meant to be. But it's like they got so swept up in their own emotions that they trusted in fate that they didn't have to do the work. They didn't have to do anything here. Some of you could be in a third party, person, place, or thing. Whatever it is, they just really kept going their normal way. They didn't really invest in this or do too much is what I see. Surface level talk or can be very charming here. And other times there is a detachment here in the Two of Swords, colds. When they didn't feel like it, they didn't do it. Whatever they wanted to do in the Six of Wands, that's what they would do. And they wouldn't think about what you needed from them or how you felt. So 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Devil, and the Ace of Cups for the challenge. Yeah, long time to wait in this situation. Could be distance here physically between you two. But it felt like this person was on a one-way track, and no matter what you did, you could not stop them. It really feels like you were very invested in this, and they were too emotionally, but they weren't putting the effort or work in. So I see you staying on the same track, and this person slowly started to track off course and focus on the financial issues that they had or work more. They weren't really focused on achieving a goal here, although they may have promised that in the beginning or insinuated it. Devil, Ace of Cups. I see another issue here is that this person tended to get jealous, but didn't want to let you know this. And at times that they were jealous, it's like they would push you away. They would punish you by being cold or not talking to you at times. This became painful because you couldn't understand what their problem was, where they were coming from. And it's because they felt like they were choosing to focus on something else and not really invest in this too much because they already had you, that when they stayed away too long or didn't talk to you as much, their mind started playing tricks on them. Started to convince themselves that something was happening with you or someone else was entertaining you because they knew what they had in the Nine of Cups. They know that they were lucky to be in this situation with you and for you to even care about them, that you are special. Tell me the Devil, Ace of Cups. King of Cups. Yeah. There's no fooling here. They do feel deeply connected to you. They do love you. But they also felt like there were certain things in their life that they didn't want to address, that they know they needed to change in order for this to work. But they thought that fate would just kind of align things here, or it would just fall in their lap. They wouldn't have to do too much. Tell me the Ten of Pentacles. Again, this is showing up. They could have been in a committed situation. But I'm seeing for some of you, their focus was on the financial here, yeah. We have 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, right? And with the Magician here, this is also reminding me that they really did live in a fantasy world. They thought everything would align, you know, that as above, so below, it doesn't matter. I would have my person anyways, so I don't really have to do too much. So I see that they kind of lost their gripping here and something suddenly shifted in this connection. An outside circumstance or in their environment that really tore this connection apart, that there was no choice. And I really see that you guys went through a tower moment where suddenly this person wasn't able to fix this tower. It was like it was taken or ripped from them. Yeah, Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Unable to be worked on. I felt like you didn't have a choice, but they felt like they didn't have a choice. They had to conform in some way. But in reality, they did have a choice here. But they were afraid, some of them, to lose their financial backing or something in the physical realm that they have built up in their worlds. So Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, Queen of Wands for what they're about to do. Tell me this Judgment card. The Fool card. Something is going to be addressed. Okay, so fate has taken this connection a different direction, and this is going to shock you here. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.